We are about a month away from the draft happening in Detroit, and the Chicago Bears have a unique situation that the media has been talking about all over about how we have the first overall pick and the ninth overall pick. The ninth overall pick is a very interesting one, but the first overall pick seems almost definitive with Caleb Williams becoming a Chicago Bear. So, what are the expectations for Caleb Williams going forward as a Chicago Bear in his rookie season? I'll talk about that in today's video. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Soulback Sports, and I'm so back with another video. And today, I want to kind of delve into what I think Caleb Williams' situation and even the expectation is going to be for him coming to Chicago. Obviously, Chicago is a very, very tough town for quarterbacks recently. In recent memory, we haven't had good luck with developing. But I think this year and this time around, it's going to be a little bit very different actually, compared to when Justin Fields was a quarterback, when Mitch Trubisky was a quarterback, Rex Grossman, etc., etc. You can go to a laundry list, Jay Cutler, everyone. You know, we have a unique situation that took about 3 years to build, and it comes to the fruition of Caleb Williams coming to Chicago and performing for us. So it's a double-edged sword right now, right? Where we have a situation where Caleb Williams is a rookie and he will have his rookie growing pains, obviously, right? But you also are going into a very, very solid situation. You have an insanely good wide receiver core in Keenan Allen and DJ Moore, and even a potential threat with a potential rookie wide receiver in either Rome Odunze, Malik Neighbors, or even you can even go as far as saying Brock Bowers could be the ninth overall pick if they end up going in that direction. Even but ninth overall pick is probably also going to be like an edge rusher, and you have this insane wide receiver core. You have TJ Everett and Cole Kmet as your tight ends. You have cornerstone pieces in the offensive line with Tevin Jenkins. You have Darnell Wright, who you drafted in the first round the previous year. And you're going to continue to build down that through the draft. Once we get a solid center, we have some depth. But that being said, you have a solid offense. And you also hired who? Shane Waldron, who has experience with the Sean McVay offense and has coached Geno Smith in the Seahawks. So the expectation would be, okay, we won 7 games last year with both Tyson Bagent and Justin Fields. And how do we build on that with this team? And I think Ryan Poles set up Caleb Williams so that, okay, we're going to give you a team, right? We built this team to the draft. We built it to free agency. We got some key pieces. And let's see what you can do. Because I think that for the most part, getting 10 wins is very manageable given how we have a fourth place schedule. And it's very easy for, like, I'm not going to say definitively easy because we also technically had a definitively relative easy schedule this season too. But given how we've changed our offense, given how we have revamped our defense as well, I think that it's important that we realize that we have a shot at having 10 wins. There is an expectation where we should get above 7 wins. That should be the goal. And playoffs should be in the realm of possibility because keep in mind, Keenan Allen's older now, 32, and he's going to be expecting a contract coming up. And, DJ Moore, he's fine. Everyone else is good. And in terms of, Caleb Williams, is his development, you really, if you're Ryan Poles, you're trying to see, okay, you have Eberflus, you have Shane Waldron, you have et cetera, et cetera. You want to see that your offense is clicking. You got all these pieces. You want to make sure that Caleb Williams can essentially beat the records for like being a quarterback in Chicago. It's really not that hard considering, like, I think I saw a stat where if he averages around 129 yards a game for the entire season and without getting injured or whatnot, he would break the record easily. Like, no, that I'm not even joking when I say that. He will break the records for passing yards, attempts, etc., for the Chicago Bears. And for an organization that's been around for 100+ years, that says a lot for how bad we've been with quarterbacks. I know, like, it's really hard on Caleb because there's a lot of expectations, but I think that this opportunity that he's in right now with Ryan Poles getting a solid offensive coordinator and an offensive team around him, like, I don't see how Caleb can't develop in this environment, you know? And overall, I think that he's going to be able to shine and be able to, fully develop over the course of years. Yes, then again, like I think his main expectation is, can you break the record? That's really it. Like, can you really break the record, and can you get us wins that are necessary? Can you win big games, big moments? And, and a lot of times people are like, remember USC, he lost a lot of games. Well, keep in mind, USC really didn't have a solid defense. The defense really ended up like throwing everything out of the water for him to potentially win a game. So that is also there. And the thing is, Caleb tried his best in terms of like winning those games. Like obviously he had the Notre Dame game that everyone brings up all the time, but you know, everyone has bad games. I agree. Listen, I did that too. I also was like, maybe he's not cut up, but like, you know, listen, he's gonna be our quarterback. I think it's important that we as a fan base fully go behind him, make sure that he, is fully welcome. And I think he's going to be fine. I think he's going to be do all right. And given how he has a supporting cast of people, and as long as he does the things that are necessary, works hard, continues to show respect to the veterans in the locker room and all that, everything will be fine and dandy, right? So, all in all, let me recap what I did because I just been yapping, So, he needs to break the records, which is average above 129, or 200 yards a game, and essentially get to near 4,000 yards for the season, and win 10 games. I think that's pretty manageable, given that our hardest games are probably like the Texans, Packers twice a year, Lions twice a year. Like it's very manageable to potentially get 10 wins. So yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Do you think these expectations are reasonable? Do you think they should be lowered or higher? Let me know down in the comments below. I would love to read what you guys have to say. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.